Welcome, and for me is a Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, and today I'll show you how to enable and also set up the Do Not Disturb mode. So jumping straight to it, let's pull down the notification panel, and it should be somewhere in those toggles. So there it is at the bottom. Now the position where it is for me might vary for you, keep that in mind. So it could be somewhere in here, it could also be on the next page. But once you find it, what you want to do is hold the toggle. This will take us to the settings where you can customize how it exactly works before we actually enable it. So number one, we're gonna start off with turn on schedule and exceptions. Those are probably the two most important ones. I'll start off with exceptions, which let's tap on the calls, and you have exceptions for contacts only, favorite contacts only, none, or all. Accepting all would basically allow everybody to call you, which defeats the purpose of this. None, no one is able to call you. Now this option at the bottom, the none, will be bypassed if you have this on. So what this will allow you to do is if someone calls you twice within a 15-minute period, usually that happens in some kind of emergencies, even though it's set to none, the second time around they will actually be able to reach you. So just a nice thing to have on for emergency purposes. But anyway, you can set it up to whatever you want in here. Messages have the same option, so choose whatever suits you. And then you have also sounds from like alarms, media sounds, touch sounds, and stuff like that. So just select whatever you want. Once it's all set up the way you want it, then go back and then go to schedule, and either you can edit this one, which is some pre-made one, although I'm not really sure if it's pre-made based on the language, or you can add a new one. So as you can see, I just tapped on the plus button right here and name it whatever you want, doesn't really matter. Then you have days. So at the moment it's 7 days a week enabled, so let's just disable, for instance, Saturday and Sunday, and I'm gonna make this into a work schedule as an example. So that's why I'm disabling Saturday and Sunday. Then start time, I start work at, for instance, 9. There we go, 9. And then end time at 5. Alright, there we go. So once it's set, save, and it will automatically be enabled. As you can see right here, there's already the toggle enabled. And if we go into it, shows it do not disturb. So it's enabled because of the schedule that we have set. Now we can also disable it even though it's enabled right now. If you wanted, for instance, to skip this specific day of the week for do not disturb mode, it might not be working or stuff like that, so you can still do that. So that is how you do it through a schedule, and also you can enable it by default just by tapping on it, and this will be enabled indefinitely till you toggle it off manually again. So just a thing to keep in mind. So yeah, that's how we would toggle it on and then tap on it again to turn it off. So this would be how you would set up the Do Not Disturb mode. And if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.